you got to be consistent here. Got to be consistent here. So the story is Idrissa Gueye. Apparently, again, we don't know what the full thing is, but it might be true. He refused to play because he didn't want to wear the rainbow colored jersey in support of LGBT community, gay, lesbian, bisexual community, transsexual community, and so forth. Um, and and if it's true, they said he may have to apologize for not taking part in that, which I find odd because my thing is that you have to be consistent here. So there are people that kneel before kickoff that in support of anti-racism. I believe the only league that I believe does it is the Premier League. I know for sure the Spanish league don't do it because I've seen many UCL games where the Premier League team will kneel and the Spanish team won't kneel. So should the Spanish team now be um, reprimanded for not having the anti-racism gesture? I'm sure that they don't do it in Syria, they don't do it in freaking Eastern Europe and so forth. So what are we doing here? Because my thing is you have to keep the same energy here. From Idrissa Gueye's point of view, he may say it is against my religion to sort of promote LGBT views. Now, you see, this is a football channel. I don't want to go into deep into that area and so because that's a long, very complicated discussion of like, do you choose to be, do you not choose to be gay, all this kind of stuff, Because basically, one of my really good friends is gay, and he spoke to someone from Aston Villa, and they said like there are like at least 8 or 9 people in Aston Villa who are gay, but they are afraid to come out based on how homophobic for footballers. Football still has a racism issue. The shorts have a homophobic issue. And I said to my friend that, yeah, man, if you come out as gay publicly in football, you're gonna have a tough ass time, a very, very tough time. But my thing here is actions speak louder than words. What matters more? Idrissa Gueye not being homophobic in his life and how he operates, or wearing a rainbow colored jersey to show that he is not homophobic, but actually he ends up being homophobic after he takes off the rainbow jersey. Actions speak louder than words. I don't need John Terry to say, "Oh, we're against racism." Don't be racist. Or what's it called? Senator Mihailovich making a massive speech about, "Oh, racism is bad," when you don't be racist. So it's about your actions. And the thing here is, it's like, why does Idrissa Gueye have to wear this? Because my thing is, let's talk about it. You see, I need the same energy. Does this fall into a political messaging or is moral messaging? That's the gray area. Because many people have said that so BLM, that is political messaging. No, that's just politics. I just think it's pretty obvious that it's right and wrong, but people can say that's political messaging. So we just need consistent energy. If anything like that is political messaging, then let's put the BLM, let's put this is Jewish, Arab, gay, all that kind of stuff under the same umbrella. We just need that consistency. But you see, because when you now go into, because it's really this is really tricky ground, because people say because I do believe that there are similarities with racism and homophobia, but it ain't quite the same. Because for me, look, I have no issue with anyone. For me, I don't understand how you can be homophobic as long as you're not enforcing your lifestyle upon me and you're not harming anyone. I have no issue. But where it's different is that someone is black, someone's like, that is normal. It is very normal for someone to be black, white, brown, and so forth. It's fine. I can understand the initial thoughts of being taken aback by somebody who is gay or lesbian because it isn't regular. Now, all because it isn't regular and normal doesn't mean it's wrong, but I can understand the initial thing of like, whoa, it's supposed to be man and woman, which is why I've always said that you can't enforce lesbian, gay views onto kids. You can't. Let kids grow into how they grow, because kids are very susceptible and they can very easily be influenced. So I said you cannot teach lesbian, gay views towards kids. No, let kids grow up and they will grow to be whatever they want to be, whether it's heterosexual or homosexual. But I think kids should grow up and just accept that, yeah, we are people of different races and should all people of different races the same. So I can understand regions of people that, even you see two guys together, two women together, it's a bit whoa. And I'll hold my hands. I'll hold my hands up. When I see two guys together, for a moment I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Two women together, whoa. It is what it is. So you have to just respect that for some people. It's a little bit like that. So you can't just enforce, oh, no. You must accept lesbian and gays. You must accept lesbian and gays. Hold on, relax. It is a bit much for people to take in. And even for me, when I first started, I was like, okay, well, I grew to be like, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not something because I'm not one of those guys that'll be like, hey, pride, boom. But I told you, my friend is gay, and I've known gay people, and like, as long as you're not harming anyone or causing distress to anyone, what issues should I have with you? But that's just to one side. But with this though, he does what? Idrissa Gueye is a footballer. He's a footballer. I'll be real with you. I don't need footballers to do any kind of anti-racism thing. I don't need it. Play football. Just because it's become so popular, it's become such a big thing. Because I am against footballers being spokespeople and so because you play football. Most of these guys didn't even finish school. Okay, go and just play football. Because we should live in a world where you should be influenced by your parents, by your elders, or by people who are educated, not athletes. Athletes should not be influencing. They are athletes. So, yeah. I just think it would be wild if Idrissa Gueye has to make a public apology for something he just chooses not to wear. All because now I'll leave with this. All because he chooses not to wear it. Does that now make him homophobic?